Hello students, welcome back to Advanced Object-Oriented Programming IPSC 408. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate Hibernate connected to database. I'm going to continue from the previous. In the last video, we were discussing about how to read the record. So we are working with the CRUD operation. We already created our insert record and we will read or select the record. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to update the record. So I'm going back to the same program. Okay, we have DAO, we have controller, and we have the page design. Okay, so first of all I will go to the DAO. I will introduce my method. I'm going to copy the same as like create. I'm going to copy it and I will paste it here, and I will change the method name to update, and as usual transaction. Now only this code I'm going to change. So this is s dot update of our object STU. Object is STU, and commit the transaction. That's it. So DAO method is done. Now this method should be connected to controller. In the controller, one thing we should do, that is first thing is we have to edit. So for that I need a method. So public string, I'm going to say edit. Okay, so in the edit I have to edit the record. So when you are going to edit, we have to make opening the page to the next pages. Okay, so what we are going to make is which record you want to edit. So I'm going to say student one object, or ST or something you can say. Now for example, let me say ST. Okay, so this dot ST, that is class level object. You can say, you can see the class level object, that is ST. I'm going to assign to this ST, the class level object. So what I'm receiving as an argument ST, I'm going to assign to class level object. This is first job, to edit the record. Second is I want to show new page. I will create a new page to update. So I will return the page to I will create a page newly update. I will create a new page called update. So I have to create. What is the update? I will create it. Okay, so this is my first job. After editing, assume I have data, I will enter, I will create a new page here. Once it is the page is opened, we will collect the data for updation. Once it is going to be updated, we need another method to get updated. So I need another method, that is to say update. This is for to connect the DAO method here, this update method. Okay, this is to connect. So one additional method we added, this is to edit the already available method, available record. So now I am going to update the record. So how do we update is, we have DAO object. So I will create a DAO object. So once we create the object, we will call the update method of DAO. Okay, so we are going to say the ST for update. Okay, so now what I am going to do is, after updating, we will return back to the index file, the home page index, return back to the index. So one new page we are going to prepare, in which we will edit the record. Once we had a update there, we will call this method. Once it is called, we will update the record using the DAO. After updating, we will return back to the home page or the index page. Now what I have to do is, I have to make a design. Okay, I have to make a design. So what I will do is, in the home page what we had, we have a table. Okay, in the table, for example, I have here the view. in the table I will keep an action after the phone number. I will keep the action where you can edit the record. Once I click edit, it will open the new page that shows the same civil ID, name, place. Okay, and we will keep one button as update. Okay, that we have to create. And in this view I will put edit. Okay, now what I will do is I will prepare a column like this. I will copy one more column. Okay, so I prepared one more column. What I do here, I'll put, for example, the column header as action. I said action, and inside I will keep a command link, for example. So this link will appear there, which will redirect, which will connect to next page. So command link, I will say ID. Maybe this is for edit. This is for edit, and I will say value is edit. Edit the record. And what is our action? Action is what we planned in the control here. This one. So this method. Okay. So I will call expression language stu dot. This is our this stu is our manager bean object. Remember, stu is manager bean object. stu is manager bean object. I am calling stu to access my method. Method is, excuse me, edit. That is edit. And the object what we are going to pass is whatever the object we passed here, na, this O, I will pass the O inside. That says that state the present object. O is the present object. Okay, now it's done. So O is my present object, that will be edited. Once it is edited, you see the code here, it will redirect or it will open or navigate to the update page. Now we need an update page, so I have to create this one. So I will go and create new JSF page, and I will say the page name as update, because update is given there. Once update is given, so we have to design the same form. So I will just open here, and I will insert the code here, form, JSF form. So form is prepared. Now we have to copy and paste the same design. I will go to index. I will take the same design. So like for example this one up to the this area. Okay, I will copy this up to this is not because we are going to redirect. Up to this is enough. Up to command button is enough. Okay, I will place it here. So now you see here I have a text field to get the civil ID, show the civil ID, name, phone number, and I have button here, and we have to replace this button as to be updated, update. Okay, and what is the method we created is update. Okay, so once method update is called, you see the update is going to call the DAO, and it will update the record, and it will return back to the index page, that is home page. Okay, so this is what going to happen. And now the civil ID should not be allowed to change. Okay, so what you have to do is read only you have to make. So read only is true. Okay, read only is true. So otherwise, you know, primary key should not be get affected, otherwise you will find a error. Okay, so only they are allowed to update the name or phone number. Okay, this is one thing. And another one thing I will demonstrate and I will explain to you. Let me start executing this file, this program. Okay, now here we have requested scope. Okay, requested scope we have only one HTTP request, but what will happen in our code, I will just run and show. We will have more than one request, because edit is one request and there is an update, so two requests are there. So request scope will not work for updating. Now I will show you. So I am running, because edit is there, update is there, two requests are there, two HTTP requests are there. So I found there is edit. For example, if I am going for editing this 2 record, 4 times 2 record. I'm going to edit. So it will go to the next page, that is update page, and it will show all the values. So all these value will be showing in the next page, that is update page. Let me click on here. So values are appeared. It's correct. Values are appeared. I'm going to change this one to some other values. For example, I'm saying all I put 1, for example. I am going to say update, but it will not be updated because we had 2 requests. Edit is one request, update is another request. So it's never reflected. So value is not dealt because our request, the scope is wrong. So what I will do is I will just go here, because previous we were working with the same page, so no worries. Now I will introduce session scope because multiple requests. So session scope, after adding this, we have to import the faces bean session scope we added. Okay, now I am going to refresh. It's getting deployed. Let me refresh it. You can also rerun it. It will be updated. I think it is going with update. It's taking? No. Okay. Let me go for edit again. Okay. Now I will say this one as Mr. Ali. This one I say different number. Maybe for our understanding I say 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 9. Update. Something happen, I will see. Maybe I will rerun the program, re-execute, maybe not deploy well. Okay, yeah, it's updated. We're not showing it. Let us try for another record. Let me go to the another one. Yeah, it's updated but not properly loaded in the previous time. I will say, for example, ABCD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and if you try to type here, it's not possible to type because we made it as a read only. Okay, but the other cases, name and phone number you can able to type. So in the 3 record, I'm going to say ABCD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, now done. Okay, it's getting updated. So in this way we can go for we can go for edit and update the record. So thank you for watching this video.